In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead.
That's pretty neato.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disaster.
Going ape shit again.
And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire.
They create a desolate wasteland with firestorms and
The
disease.
flames will fade.
Then everything was just
And
fine.
only dark
Everything was
will remain.
okay.
Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead.
We survived the eclipse just to end up in fucking
And
prison.
in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
It's a cute hat. Let's go, boys. If we started with our catalyst, I'd consider duking it out with this asshole. But I don't have it. Better than nothing. Nothing over here? Didn't know. I know I can't get up there. Oh. Mistimed that terrifically.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. Oh, one more thing, an Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Some orange juice.
Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death, and thank you.
Jared. No item though. Feels terrible. Nice. Oh. It's not going well so far. Okay, well, maybe he'll just stand there and let me walk up behind him. big pilgrim's key. Is the key big or are the pilgrims big?
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
And they'll get abducted by a giant crow.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
I believe I need 10-10 to use the straight sword. 10 strength and dexterity. Regardless of the fact, there are some items that would require me to have certain stat thresholds anyway. I think some catalysts have stat requirements. Yeah, that requires 6 strength, but I'm sure a better one would take more. Probably not much more, but a little bit. Hey, big boy.
Hello there.
Nice bowl
I
cut.
believe we are not acquainted. If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this. No, go ahead. Oh my. Oh, I have. So what would that?
He'll teach us miracles. But I'm not going to be using any.
Now, only come again. The
I don't remember if there's anything down there in the graveyard that is relevant to me. I'll grab this just because it's here, but... going that way is misery. It's just asking for trouble. And I'm not used to using small shields, and it shows. unlimited fire bombs. This time that I was expecting the guy with the axe to attack me. Fucking damn it. Somehow he survived. That guy fell like 30 feet and just walked it off. What champ. Well, I know they don't have invincibility frames, so our weapon is just so short we couldn't hit them climbing up. I think that's where we have to go. So what's over here? Rubbish. And those guys were falling for a while. Yeah, daggers typically do bonus critical damage. Not that you can get critical hits like it's a fucking Final Fantasy game, but like riposte and backstabs do bonus damage. Which is why we go from hitting for like 12 to hitting for like 130. So if you have the timing right, I think you can make this, but you can climb up another way. And the dragons were no more, allegedly. Nice of that guy to just put down his... What's it called? His shield. Not even bother. So I need 1 point of strength and I can use that. I could two-hand it, technically. Yeah, I can two-hand it. And this will give me more damage overall. Yeah, like triple the damage of the dagger. When you're using a weapon, if you two-hand it, you get 50% of your strength attribute added on as extra, which counts for both its scaling, if it has scaling, and the parameter requirements. Crossbow. Imminent fatty. There's a merchant down there that I want to check out.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls.
Dude's having a giggle. So, soapstone, residence key, that's what I want. If I had the souls, I could get a short sword, which I would probably prefer over a spear. But the one we got was free.
Thank you kindly.
What a nice guy. So how many attunement slots do I actually have? 3, okay. Oh. I didn't think he was gonna leap up the stairs and be like, superhero. I assumed physics would have prevented that. Yep, free short sword. Well, you know. Yeah, when I was deciding on what build I wanted to do for this, I briefly considered doing like a bow and arrow focused build. But like, having a finite resource like that I have to replenish constantly, it's kind of diseased. Because not only do I have to buy, like, stat bonuses and other consumables, but then I have to buy arrows, because good luck farming arrows while using arrows. That sounds terrible. Yeah, the residence key opens up a few doors in here. I don't believe there's anything insane that you can get, but like this, you get some pine resin, which gives you lightning damage as a weapon buff. Right. Well, those guys don't care about me. Let's deal with this clown. Stab him in the knee, and he dies instantly. And a longsword. Yeah, same damage, technically, but that has better scaling. So, hey, why not? Alright, this is gonna be where I get embarrassingly killed. It would probably, yeah, it's in my best interest to just use fucking magic. What am I thinking? Oh god. I've gotten very lucky with not getting punished for my stupidity against this guy. Well, if you just want to stand there, I guess that's fine. Black Knights, in most places, don't respawn. Like, that guy is never coming back. They have a chance to drop their weapons. The Black Knight weapons are typically good. I think the movesets on them fucking suck, but they do good damage. Like, if I had the parameters to just use one of the Black Knight weapons immediately, like, my damage would probably triple. For right this second. Alright. Can I dodge this one? No, I cannot. We embarrassed the Black Knight and then died of that. Like, oh. We just... Okay. Something that I should have done was, before I turned my shroom on, I should have just practiced parrying. some weapons can parry. They have like actual animations for it, but the shields are usually better. Guess I should deal with these guys for the extra souls. I mean, one upside at least is I don't have to deal with the barrel again. The barrel's gone for good. That was strange. I consider myself lucky that physics didn't throw me off to my death. We could go downstairs and fight the rock, but that's a bad idea. Did you run away from me? Not bad. Crystal lizards also don't really respawn. There are some cases where they can, but they give you high-end crafting materials. You stop jumping. Keep ourselves healthy. You can actually knock the Taurus Demon off the edge here, but you have to position him correctly. We can get the rare drop. You can get the axe as a rare drop. I mean, we would never be able to use it, but at least we'd get some dopamine spike. Alright, time to meet the best character in the entire series.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it.
I don't know, I kind of look like I was in like 100 motorcycle accidents.
Of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows. Could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
If only we all could, man. Okay, got a shortcut. I guess while I'm here I should buy arrows. See, you never know when you might need them. I mean, I'm gonna be hitting up the bonfire anyway, so might as well use my magic.
I think I've never. Oh,
It's not about dealing damage with the arrows, it's about using them if I need to, like, pull something from range. If I had a Death Witch, I could fight the dragon. I say Death Witch because the AI on it is, possibly the worst out of any game and any monster in the entire series. Get some free souls. Because some of its attacks can kill you instantly. They just do like an outrageously high amount of damage. And it is prone to spamming attacks. Alright, come on, buddy. You might think like, oh, we'll fight it from range. You bought like 500 arrows. But the problem is... God damn it. The problem is... These, the developers had the foresight to think, well, what if they just try and cheese them with ranged? And if it reaches a certain health threshold, it will stop and heal. I mean, I'm already poisoned, so I guess it doesn't matter. At least got humanity out of it. The Hellkite Drake is one of the least fun enemies in the entire series to fight. And FromSoft has gone to great lengths to make it so you can't trivialize dealing with it. Alright, let's see. If you're fast and you don't get run over by that big fucking boar, you can actually make it through there before the gate closes. So let's see. Will I get it? Because that gives us a huge shortcut and makes it so I can hopefully get to a bonfire before dying of poison. I can always backtrack, but I just figured might as well go get a bonfire before I get killed. While I'm here, may as well reverse our hollowing and infuse the thing so I have more Estus. Kindle, that's what it's called. The number by my health is a soft value of humanity. I believe it affects your item discovery, like the drop chance of stuff. And it affects the scaling of a few weapons. But, it's mostly used for reversing your hollowing, which basically just lets you join and invade people's worlds. And, makes you not look like a fucking nutsack. There's a summoned sign. I was afraid I was gonna get hit for that. Come on. Do something, coward. Those guys can drop a very nice weapon. It's not very nice for my build, but it would be good in general. But it's I think it's a 1% drop chance. It's a Baldur's side sword. How and why is the boar on this side of the gate? What am I doing? Nice. You're supposed to be able to backstab it. Yep. Take my eyes off it for 1 second and get punished. Boar. Alright, I deserve that. I should have just kept attacking, but I was expecting him to just use Estus for some reason. I knew he could, I just, for some reason, expected him to do it. I mean, I was kind of thrown off a little by that boar being there. It shouldn't have been there, I don't know why it was. Like, my character forgot how to backstab from the look of it. One. And now the boar isn't here. Game's griefing. Like, the game is actually griefing. Whatever. Yeah, I knew there was one of these guys. Nice. Dude's taller than me, but we shoot the soul arrow right over his fucking head. What the hell was that? I do not like playing in an enclosed space like that. Yeah, there. I knew you could backstab the fucking thing. What? Yeah, those can drop a helmet. Didn't get lucky that time, unfortunately. But the board does not respawn. Luring skulls, you can use those to like pull enemies. I never use them, even on my like strength characters, because it's just easier to just use a bow. So up here, we skipped this before. There's another Black Knight. We're probably gonna get our ass kicked, but you know what else is new? Oh yeah, this is gonna take a while. Well, we got our spell charges back at least. Like, I was mentally prepared for the one attack it just chose not to use. They have this attack where they kind of drag their sword on the ground and do like an upward slash, and I was just like mentally prepared for them to do that with each attack, and they just didn't do it. Maybe I should, I don't know, get my brain functioning where I'm not like tunnel vision on one thing happening. What do I know? But I mean, it's not all bad. At the very least, I'm getting some souls. My timing on all those staggered attacks is almost laughably bad. It actually stresses me out a little bit because... Thought I heard something. It stresses me out a little bit because it's like these enemies don't hit very hard, so... What's gonna happen when I make it to areas that I have to worry about getting killed instantly? have the artillery this time. Most important thing is getting our souls, though. Yeah, that's the attack I was expecting him to use. This. And of course this time they use it like multiple times in a row just to grief me, but... that was bad timing. That was very bad timing. Yeah, you do that. Black Knight Shield. Black Knight Shield's actually decent. Is that a medium shield? Yeah, regular shield. I mean, it has 100% physical protection, but I don't have the strength to equip it. So, I mean, when I get the strength, I can equip it and then have a 100% physical block shield, at least. I think I went up there and, yeah, I got the item. This is where you would have to go if they close the gate on you. Just because there are items, I might as well go and do it. Not like I'm speedrunning the game. Stupid. The key's a mystery. So what keys did I get? I got the resident key, the basement key, that's what I got. So I think that's the key by Solaire. I don't remember what this is, though. Actually, I think I do know. What I'm probably gonna end up doing is just probably using this weapon and giving it like magic scaling through crafting. I don't think the smith can do that just yet, though. I think we have to get a special ember. Which means that I'm gonna probably be doing 0 damage for a little while. Before I level up, might as well talk to the smith, see what he's actually got us.
Well, must be a new arrival.
This is Andre.
Of a store rat. If it requires smithing, then speak to me.
But yeah, special items are required for blacksmiths to ascend weapons. They can reinforce them, but that's only for the basic craft system. I guess I should get the smith boxes. Maybe the repair box as well.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
That's fair. So there's a thing down here. Since I have nothing to lose, might as well fight him. Okay, this is not gonna be fun. You softened them up a little bit, at least. Oh god. This is gonna take a bit. Yep. The classic Dark Souls hitbox of going vaguely in the area a full second after the attack and getting fucking killed for it. Just like that. Whatever. We get back up, blast them with all of our soul arrows, and get our revenge. Easy peasy. I could use like the fire bombs and stuff that I'd got, but I didn't feel like microing all that. Yep. Hits the rock that time. That time it just went straight through. Nice meme. What is it about that hitbox that sometimes it, like, gets sent into the void, and others it, like, phases through a solid object to hit me? Dickhead. And we weren't technically supposed to fight that. similar to the Hellkite Drake. It's an enemy that's in like the starter area that you're not really supposed to fight. At least not at the start. That doesn't respawn. The Demon Titanite is mostly a non-replenishable resource. I say mostly because there's one enemy that was coded in such a way that they actually do respawn. But that's not until way later. Alright, well, go fight the boss here. And I have to go back and explore Undeadburg even more. If I'm not mistaken, the guy up here, the channeler, is resistant to magic. And he does a funny dance. He does a funny dance that powers up all these goons. I deserve that. I walked into that one attack. Granted, I didn't think I was actually going to get hit. I thought I was going to interrupt it. But I walked into that. Should I just let it finish? Big problem is we only have soul arrows, so my magic is extremely limited right now. So I kind of have to just settle for hitting these guys like a wet noodle. Until I can find a certain NPC. I know where he is, but I would have to backtrack to get to him. So I may as well just fight the boss here first. That's very annoying. You're not him, dude. Just accept your death like a man. I don't believe I can backstab the channeler, so we just kind of have to duke it out with him and hope for the best. Nice. Yeah, get over here. What? What? Alright, let's see. For curiosity's sake. Yeah, 23 is not particularly good. I'll be honest, I don't have much faith in this going the way I'd want. So what does that sound? Yeah, I know that sound isn't me lumbering around. Yep, right through his head. Oh, the humanity. I believe that channeler does respawn, but I don't think they drop anything important.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck.
Do I look
Could you
human?
help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse. Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later. Yes, very sorry. I've just been freed. I am free. Now, I can get back to work.
I'm sure he means well. I'm sure the guy that was locked in a prison inside a church means well. Alright, so this boss is either going to go very well or very bad. So I'm making the executive decision to use gold pine resin. Because I'm going to need the extra damage. Surely watching this isn't going to tick down the timer on the buff, though. Somehow I keep missing its fucking tail. There's two of them. I mean, if he just wants to breathe fire at me, that's fine. Anticlimactic. What you can cut off the one gargoyle's tail and get an axe, but he wasn't cooperating. Granted, I wouldn't have really been able to use it either, so I would have just been setting myself up for failure. There is one boss tail weapon that I desperately want to get, but it is, in my opinion, the worst one to get. But that's not going to be until later. Way later. There's a boss that has like 3 tails, and you have to hit the right one to get the weapon. It is a pain in the fucking ass. So that's bell number 1. We need to get bell number 2, which is in the cold, cursed earth. This guy's just T-posing.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Careem, the Park. Thou art a friend. For thee,
So, for a fee,
cometh thou to confess,
he will get rid of your,
but to accuse. For indeed, all sin is like man.
he'll get rid of your, basically your sins. I believe if you kill specific, like, special NPCs, like, I guess, Karim, this guy, Oswald himself, and I believe certain, NPCs, like, certain, like, Covenant NPCs, you get sin, and that enables a specific Covenant to invade. Yeah, the guy's just having a giggle. I bought the Purging Stone not because I think I'm gonna need it, but because the character I was playing off stream, like when I installed it and it was just kind of relearning the controls, I got cursed. And getting rid of curse is a fucking nightmare. So I figured just in case, I might as well have a Purging Stone ahead of time. So, before I forget... Fuck. Thought I could get out in time. This brings us down to Firelink Shrine. Earlier we could not go this way, but now we can. So I gotta backtrack. Because we gotta go find some fucking guy that's in the town. Because I need to get sorceries. So I actually looked. I wanted to see what sorceries you could find and what you had to actually buy from NPCs. And, it's bleak. There's not many sorceries that you find. Yeah, that didn't make any sense. I mean, we got lucky that he didn't punish it, but that should have been a hit. Oh well. Surely I'm not going to get my ass cooked going back across the bridge with the Hellkite Dragon. Or alternatively, die to these fucking guys. The rats were waiting. Can't really do anything about that. Thankfully it didn't matter because the backstab kills. Son of a bitch. Okay, first things first. Get a few souls for free. Spend these before I do something stupid and lose them. Should probably invest into my intelligence. Actually, went through the trouble of getting this, might as well upgrade it. So if and when I get my ass killed, actually, might as well kindle this, so I have more Estus as well. If I wanted to be especially degenerate, I could just keep going up and resetting the dragon here and farm souls that way. It's apparently like decent souls per hour, but it's like you must have to do that like 100 fucking times. Yep. Mistimed that a little bit. Alright. Surely we get across this without dying. Barely. If I had magic, I would consider fighting the dragon, but it's not fucking worth it. The only thing beyond there are a few mediocre items and a shortcut back to like the what's it called? The church. where you fight the bell gargoyles, and like I already beat them, so who cares? This opens up that spot, so now I don't have to deal with the dragon again. You pass that killing. I mean, yeah, I did on my other character. It was very scuffed, though.
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
Top tier voice acting. He's just standing there. He just like randomly got locked in.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels. Oh, hello. I have my sorcery. Besides, I have an important task at hand. Oh, hello. I'm fine. I have my sorcery. Besides,
Alright. So he's gonna show up at Firelink, and he's gonna sell us...
Oh, hello.
No, that's not what I want. He will sell us entry-level magic. The good stuff, we gotta wait a bit. I think Twin Humanities are a full heal. If not, they heal for like an extreme amount of health. They heal for so much that it would basically be a full heal for most builds, unless you have like 60 vitality. I mean, I see something there. The bandits, or whatever you want to call these guys, they can parry you. They can parry and riposte. I'd just rather not deal with it. So it's a rapier. Not a big fan of the moveset of those weapons. Those guys are OP. I forgot how good the tracking was in this game. Owie. Well, time to get a disease fighting this boss. I'm reluctant to touch the summon sign and see what his name is. Okay, it's just some random shit. Okay, well, we might be dead! Yep, thank you, game. Thank you for breaking the lock-on for no reason. Okay, that's all she wrote with the magic. Okay, well, this is bad. I don't think that should have hit me, but whatever. Yeah, it's very annoying. It would have been fine if we didn't have shots randomly flying over the fucking boss's head, but the tracking for magic in Dark Souls 1 is very bad. Because the problem with Dark Souls 1 is, I guess for the purpose of balancing it, the early magic is extremely slow moving. So like if they just casually sidestep, they dodge, and there's not really anything I can do about it. There is magic that I can get later that's okay for dealing with that, but that's not until later. So, gotta fight the boss again. Fight these Silent Hill dogs. Yeah, like a lot of people kind of like flame. And it's like, oh, well, this guy uses magic or whatever, he's bad. It's like, yeah, like a magic spell might hit you for like 600 damage, but like, they're like the slowest moving projectiles in any video game ever. Like, it is quite literally skill issue. Now, what will I encounter first? The banditos or the dogs? The woofers? Unfortunately, both. Like any fast-moving enemy, like the dogs, I don't see a point in using Soul Arrow. I can probably one-shot them with it, but I'm more likely to miss. Alright, good start. At least I got the souls. Like, what? What a surprise that I would get, yeah, classic. I just get pushed into a corner and can't escape. Unfortunate. Nice. Poise through the damage. Wish I could do that. The spear might actually be decent here against the dogs. Since I can attack while blocking with spears, it probably wouldn't be the worst idea as long as I manage my stamina. Yeah, like, not even moving quickly, and they just sidestep the soul arrow at point blank range. The wizard back in Firelink? Probably. But I would not have the souls to buy anything of value anyway. Yeah, poor. Third time's a charm. At least my souls are out. Well, no, they're not out here. Unfortunate. Yep, that's what I wanted! Fuck it. See how you like it, asshole. Well, I didn't actually think that would hit. Good thing I was blocking. Yep. Marauder defeated. Easy. Free, in fact. But now we can afford some magic. Someone's there, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, then. I was gonna say, like, is he just gonna throw shit? Easy peasy.
You still have your senses about you? Then why won't you buy some of my moss? I need your souls.
These are all decent items, but it's just a situation that it's like, I don't really need any. Poison arrows wouldn't be bad, but... Yeah. I'm literally Satan, because I ain't buy your overpriced nonsense. If I didn't need to buy the magic from Griggs, or whatever his name is, then I would probably just bought a whole bunch of poison arrows. So this takes us back to Firelink, if that wasn't already obvious. Yep. Like, impaling strike, and he just jumps right through my sword to hit me. Hey, here's the dude.
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances. At least we both made it back unscathed. Incidentally, would you care to learn any sorceries? You're clearly talented, and besides, I owe you. Of course, we will require some materials, but I'm... Splendid. Very well. I am pleased to have a chance to give something back. Well then, let's get started straight away.
Thought I was going apeshit for no reason again. So I can get one of these, but not the other.
All right. May we...
There is also a ring he has, but it's 20 grand. I could maybe cobble together the souls to buy the one sorcery, but do I want to? Eh, fuck it, why not? May as well. How much will this give me? 1k. I need how much? Yeah, whatever. Let me fucking buy. I need 6,000. So yeah, I should definitely have enough. Magic weapon wouldn't be bad either. I think I have to buy everything for one of the quest lines, though. Yeah, Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring is 20 grand. But it gives me like 20% damage.
Hello there. I have your reward. Please, accept it. I am grateful to you for... Not enough for you.
Beating to a pulp.
By the Lords, your face. Your humanity is really slipping, but there are methods. Most fools have more humanity than they know what to do with. Now, who do you imagine will make the best use of it?
Yeah, fucking...
You again. What is it? Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
Okay, yes, nothing to say. So, we can kill him now and get an item, or we can do nothing and find him later and get a lot more items. So I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a mistake, but we're gonna do that. Before I forget. We have to attune our magic. Some magic has multiple attunement slots. Do nothing to get the best looking armor. So let's see. This hits about double, depending on resistances. Interesting. Yeah, that's how physics works. I'm going to attempt to make this run all in one go. I doubt it will work, but, you know, what else is new? If I can get to the boss in the depths and beat them, then that is at least decent enough that I would be willing to just go the other way to get to Blight Town. So we'll see what happens. There is another character we can save that's here, but honestly, there's nothing special that he has as opposed to anyone else. He's just a pyromancy guy. I considered doing a pyromancy run, but I decided against it. Yep. Poising. He's wearing nothing and he poisons through my attack. Nice. Huh? Alright, large ember. That's one of the embers we need. I don't remember what's down there. I don't remember how much of a shortcut that actually is. Huh? And
Yes, you.
they just kind of put this guy in a barrel.
You must help me. Thank you. I would have been a supple without you. Being eaten alive. I was trying to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, of the Great School. I will not forget my debt to you. Oh, well, I'm fine, thanks to you.
Is that all I have to say?
Oh, well.
Yes, it is. Right over the shoulder. Right over the shoulder again. The tracking in this game is just impeccable. Unfortunately, trying to manually aim is even more frustrating than just hoping lock-on doesn't grief me. Okay, well I tried locking onto that thing, but game had to play a prank. Nice. Yeah, we got a sack. Yep, that fucking made sense. Fucking nowhere near me, but it latched on. Nice. Man, everything is going poorly. So, here's a bonfire. I really want to just park my ass here. You got the sack, true. I kind of just want to park my ass here and take the checkpoint, but I'm greedy. Okay, well, we're trapped. Really, I wouldn't bother fighting these guys. It's just they're blocking the way. The rats. Let's not get poisoned. That would be catastrophic for us. What? I mean, if they just want to sit there, then I guess that's okay with me. Yeah, I was watching that. There was like the very obvious pitfall that it just kind of ran over. Just sort of defied gravity for a second to get by it. Yeah, that's not worth it. Yeah, great heavy solar arrow. A much longer cast time. Okay, well I deserve that. Its head kept me from getting to safety. So we gotta go all the way back. Nice meme. I mean, I deserve it for not taking the checkpoint, but it's still very cringe when it happens. Total friend. If we got past the rat, we would have actually gotten a shortcut, but oh well. I didn't think Great Heavy Solar Arrow was going to be that slow, in all honesty. I remember it being slower, I don't remember it being that slow. Like 5-second cast time. Right, this time I guess I'll take some of the shortcuts. See where they actually bring me. Can I leap this? No. Maybe if I was on the very edge, but... oh well. Surely I'm not gonna just get, like, surrounded doing this. Yeah, there's that stupid rat. So is this just the other side? Nice. Nice. So that's investment of basically like half of my Estus. Oh, the humanity. Yeah. Fighting this thing while poisoned seems like a big mistake. I'm curious. Okay, that is also a very long cast time. Glad I checked. I do not have moss clumps, do I? Yeah, I have none. I mean, yeah, I should have bought some. Yep, thank you. Thank you, tracking. Got him. Game enjoying stops. At least I can one-shot the basilisks. That's the only upside. Oh god. Yep. The rats. Alright, which way is which? Alright, this brings us to the shortcut, so open this right away. It is most likely in my best interest to just homeward bone and come back, but surely the boss here isn't going to give me a disease. Give me multiple diseases, probably. That could have definitely been worse. Thought that was dead. Getting cursed from a basilisk will instantly kill you. And curse, I don't think it does anything else, but I know it cuts your max health in half until you actually break the curse. It really is like the worst stats effect in the game. So where does this take us? Back down here. Yeah, I mean, being cursed lets you deal damage to ghosts, but there are items that also allow you to do that. There are items and some weapons that allow you to do that. Thankfully, you only find the ghosts in one area in the game. Unless I'm forgetting something. Considering I have 10 spell casts, I think I am just going to take the checkpoint. Because I need my spells, because our weapon doesn't hit very hard. Which means that, unfortunately, I'm going to have to make the slog all the way out to Firelink again, but oh well. When I go to Blighttown, though, I'm definitely going to just make it a one and done. Because we don't get to warp out of Blighttown straight to where we need to go next. And here's this weirdo.
Aye, Shemai, and good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
He sells crystal weapons, which are decently high damage, but extremely low durability. And he sells various armors.
Well, I'm certain we will make a good trade eventually, so I am willing to share some tips. If you see kindling in the catacombs, use divine weapons. That will repel the reascending skeletons. Thank you. That was a fine trade. I have...
Yeah, there are skeletons that can reconstitute themselves. You can use a divine weapon to destroy them, or you can basically just kill the thing that gives them their immortality. If you know where the guys are, it's not really a problem, but there are a few cases where it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I thought there was an, yeah, there is an item. Kill calcium. Yeah, we cut off the supply of calcium so the skeletons can't reform. Resident Evil 2 looking ass. Many of the dragons in the game. Oh yeah, also the dragons were no more, by the way. Many of the dragons in the game, you can cut off their tails and get weapons. I don't know why I did that. There's really only one boss weapon that I want. And that's not until way later. That's not good. Well, at least he's cooperating. Just kind of standing around. Well then. I didn't think that was going to kill me. Or, I mean, I didn't think it was going to hit, but I definitely didn't think it was going to kill me. Okay then. We got rolled. Yeah, I genuinely thought I was fine there. This is technically an optional boss as well, but like I may as well grab the souls. And yeah, we have to wait through the cutscene every time. So, just skip that. Somehow that missed. Nice. Might as well cut off the tail if it means it won't be able to hit me with that so easily. This is a mistake trying to hit. What? We realistically could have killed the boss like multiple times over, but better safe than sorry. Okay, now it's trying to hit us with its stump tail. Darn. Alright. Instead of spending my souls like an intelligent human being, I'm going to work her way out of the depths. And hopefully not die to a random hollow. So I can get that ring from Firelink. Something's moving around. Yep, casually sidestepping my soul arrows. Tail as old as time. Yeah, lock on, by the way. Very useful. I mean, hey, if they won't want to do anything, then fine. Mistakes were made. While I'm here, I might as well buy a few moss clumps.
Are you playing?
Yep. Yep. Soul arrows are pretty much the main reason why whenever I make any magic character in any game, in any Souls game, they always at least have some kind of a weapon that they can use. Just because of how unreliable this shit is. Like, at least in, like, Demon Souls, and I guess to a lesser extent Elden Ring, you have mana and not, like, spell charges. But, I mean, at least in Dark Souls 2, you can get items to replenish your spell uses. Just shy of getting Magic Weapon. I should probably get Magic Weapon.
Have you heard of Big Hat Logan?
Nope.
Master Logan is a great sorcerer. Both of us came to this land but one day he departed. I suppose he wished to keep me out of harm's way. But where does that leave me? I have dedicated myself to sorcery, but Master Logan could find no use for me.
Magic Weapon does actually scale.
Right. That should... May we...
It scales with the magic adjustment of your catalyst, I believe. However, that also means that I have to put, what's it called, my catalyst on my other hand instead of my shield. I guess I could equip the other catalyst and just have that on the offhand.
Yes. It only said he would travel to Anolondo by way of Sen's fortress. I can only guess that he seeks the regal archives. Wisdom trumps all. When the curse turned him undead, I'm certain that he only felt it was the perfect chance to visit this land. I only wish that I had his courage. Two things are first, then... Oh. All right.
You don't forget to aim, forehead, like... yeah, no shit, like... I could go and fight Pinwheel and get Kindling, but, like, getting out of the catacombs is such a nightmare that... I saw your message about mid-rolling and immediately checked to see if that was the case. So we missed the elevator. I could go and fight Havel. I never actually fought Havel because I felt like it was going to take, like, an eternity. So maybe I just do that, and then we go to Blighttown. Because, yeah, eventually I'm going to have to invest into, what's it called? Into some endurance, so I'm not fat rolling. I could just wear light armor, but... then we rapidly reach the point of getting annihilated by single attacks. 0 endurance naked wizard. Considering the weapon that I want to use is a greatsword, I have to keep that in mind when it comes to my weight class. But whether I get Havel's Ring or Favor and Protection, it shouldn't be a big issue. What would be the best way of getting? I guess this way would be the best way of just getting to Havel. Surely I don't get flattened and have to run all the way back to the Walk of Shame. Clang. You got the key? Yeah, I started with the master key. I considered going the Tiny Being's Ring or whatever it's called for a little extra health, but I chose not to. I can at least get the Grass Crest Shield too while we're going this way. I guess technically I could do it either way, but... Yeah, I just felt like this would have been a miserable slog to fight Havel with just regular soul arrows. Granted, it's not going to be fun regardless, but the ring is worth it. Now, what I should be doing... Okay. I don't think I'm mid-rolling anymore. What? Wait, I just... Did he just do, like, the PvP trick of, like, doing a fucking 180 to clobber me? I think he did. Whatever. Yeah, tracking is OP unless I'm the one who's relying on it. In which case I get to watch like enemies move at like a half a mile an hour and sidestep my projectiles. I mean, I should have fixed the mid-rolling issue immediately. I just didn't think about it. But now I know that we get flattened instantly, so... Nice. That was quite the jump. Considering I have the knowledge that Havel will annihilate me, I should probably just take the checkpoint in Undeadburg. But oh well, I'm already here. Can you open the door and run into the forest? Maybe? But going into the forest isn't much safer considering the creepy crawlies. How much does this hit for? 140? That's not bad, actually. Yeah, he's fat rolling and can still outmaneuver my soul arrows like they're nothing. It's sad. I thought I was gonna get beamed there. Got him. Alright. Havel's Ring gives us a bunch of equip loads, so I can actually equip better gear now. So over in that direction is Condensed Misery. We're not going there just yet. Granted, what's over here isn't much better, but this at least takes us to where I'm looking to go. Is there anything down here? Death ahead, yeah, probably. Let me guess. Gorgeous view. Or try jumping. Oh, wait, that's here? I thought that was somewhere else entirely. Well, he just decided to stand there, so... Yeah, -1 Black Knight. Grass Crest Shield acquired. We're not getting it for its defensive stats. We're getting it because even when I'm two-handing a weapon, it gives me increased stamina regen. What I should do, before I forget about it entirely, put these on my bar. Rapiers. I mean, I'm here and I have the tools to kill this thing, so I guess I may as well. He's friendly. Yeah, sus. Store straight sword. That is a faith weapon? Yes. So if I was going for a faith build, that would actually probably be the weapon that I used. But I decided on sorcery. At least if I get killed horribly on the way to the boss in Blighttown, I can enter from that way to get back here. In fact, it's probably in my best interest to not even fight these guys, since I don't have many spell uses left. I think it's the Thief, the starting class. They start with the Master Key, so you don't actually have to get it for them. You can pick a different starting gift. But, no such luck here. Yeah, unfair. Well, this is relatively painless getting down here. Surely I'm not going to get bopped on the way of the boss. Poison running through my veins. Uh-oh. Okay. These guys, I believe, are non-hostile. Unless you pick a fight. Surely... Yeah, friendly simps. True, actually. Surely this is gonna go well for us. I don't actually remember all of her moves. Yeah, banned. I don't actually remember all of her moveset. So, this could be a problem. Yep, that hit for sure. Whatever. I watched two Solaros, like, just whiff and go into the ground for some unknown reason, and I guess that psyched me out mentally, because I just became immediately unfocused. But I guess it's for the best. Because now I at least have my great soul arrows. Targets the woman. So let's see, I'm curious. No, I cannot fast roll with this and this setup in Havels. Yeah, the key we got inside Blighttown is what allows us to get here otherwise, if you don't have the master key from character creation. A little annoying we have to do the Walk of Shame, but it is what it is. That one stab attack shouldn't have hit me, I don't think, but I would have probably fucked up something. FromSoft loves horrible swamp maps. There is at least one in every Souls game. Except Bloodborne. I thought there was one in Bloodborne. So I'm thinking the strategy might be to keep Quelaag at the walls. Because I'm in her walls. So, that fire, the lava she puts down, I can keep that under control and not get backed into a corner. I do think if you hit Quelaag, she takes more damage, but I cannot change my lock on Reticule. I might be wrong, though. Yeah, literally flawless that time. When I'm not put on tilt instantly, it's an easy game. So while I'm here, I may as well fight the boss that's down there and get the... what was at first the best set in the entire game, and it got nerfed. So this is Bell 2, so now we can go into Sen's Fortress and get a disease. But that's not going to be until tomorrow. We're going to finish stuff down in Blighttown, and that's it. So over by Andre is Sen's Fortress. Technically, it would make the most sense to go to Blighttown first, but Blighttown is just such a diseased area that, like, it doesn't seem feasible for a new player to go down there and have success, especially considering the stuff that isn't even the monsters in Blighttown. There's all the poison on its own, and the stupid platforming.
Oh dear, what have we here?
So this is the Lord of the Sims.
You servant? But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
So if I remember the lore correctly, this is Quelaag's sister, who, because of, I guess, all the blight, was rendered kind of incoherent. Yeah, with the old witch's ring, you can actually communicate with her, but otherwise it's just kind of nonsense. If you advance their covenant, which you have to turn in humanities, you can actually get a shortcut later on, but I would need like at least 30 humanities. How many do I even have? So 8 from the twin humanities, so 18. If I wanted to cheat, there is a duplication glitch that I could do for that, but like getting an online ban just for skipping a Covenant's progression is strange, to say the least. I'm hoping that when I get the chance to warp to bonfires, if the ones I've activated but not sat at count. It would be very awkward if we die this boss, because that means that I've lost 30,000 souls. And I don't have a Ring of Sacrifice to prevent it, unfortunately. So, hopefully this will go off without a hitch. It's really not a hard fight, it's just kind of dependent on if the AI decides to cooperate. That's the boss. He hasn't seemed too interested in us, all things considered. He's just kind of vibing. Yeah, nice face. That's me after I'm playing League. Well, I mean, it's during it, too. I'm just miserable at all times. Grabbing the set pisses him off. Well, minus 30k. I guess I'm making the run back. Fuck me. Oh yeah, the bonfire also is out. The firekeeper is absent. Cannot light bonfire. Conveniently, Lautrec is also not here anymore. So, invade world of murderer of firekeeper. Defeat the perpetrator and reclaim the soul of the firekeeper. The Black Eye keeps constant watch on the city of the gods, Anor Londo. So I'm not sure how this is actually going to go, since I triggered the fight. We'll see. Yeah, it's probably gonna go I died. I'm probably gonna get smacked before I even get back to my souls, and I'm gonna turn off my stream and spend the rest of the day angry. I guess I should have a death counter for this. I really didn't think I was gonna get humiliated by so many easy bosses. I'm standing there for so long. Real quick. Equip this, because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that gives me poison resist. Yeah, this used to be like one of the best sets in the game. It actually gave a lot more physical protection than what it does now. It was on like it had no good it had no right being as good as it ended up actually being. But this also gives fire resist, so hopefully I won't get one-shot by the ceaseless discharge. I mean, he kind of discharged all over me, but I mean, that's not anything I'm unfamiliar with. Yeah, I should go back in the VOD after when I'm done and start like a death tally. What was it that I did that for last? I don't remember. Oh no, that was the crashes in Oblivion. That was what I had the counter for. And that wasn't as high as I thought it would be, as well. Sprint right again there, yeah. That much I know. I got a haul ass. Wait, is he actually behaving like his AI should? Well then. I can't do the cheese? Why not? Well, now it's actually minus 30,000 souls. Okay, well, fuck me. Whatever. I deserve that. So, I guess that's it for me for today. Hey, here's this fucking guy. Only works first time? Well, that sucks. Now I'm gonna have to fight one of the worst bosses in the game. Because he's designed around being cheesed. Alright, whatever. That's it for me for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for the views, hosts, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. I'll be back in tomorrow, same time. We go to an arguably worse place in Sen's Fortress. And we're gonna have a great time, for sure. Definitely not coping. So, until then, I hope you guys all have a good one.